Hi y'all, this is Deidra here with Deidra Daydreamer coming at you with a new video. If you like this video, please click like, subscribe, and share this video with family and friends as I'm trying to grow my channel. And with that being said, let's get into today's video. So, today is Shake It Up Sunday, and today I am going to be shaking it up with a new vision board. Yes, ma'am. A new vision board for it is for 2021, but it goes to, it's like indefinite until I've reached these goals and I'm moving on to bigger and better things. So you will see in the thumbnail the vision board, and that's the vision board that I've done. And so I'm going to talk about all the icons that I put in my vision board and what those represent to me and why I picked them and chose them. So with that being said, let's get in. So I really felt like my old vision board was just outdated for me. And so I really felt like I wanted to do something new and fresh and different. Even though it has some of the same goals, it'll still be updated. So as you can tell, I like things being cluttered. Because if you look, they both have similar looks. This vision board has a lot on it. It has the crafting at the top, has the dancers, and then it has the money and the business lady in the center. At the anchor, Anderson anchor on the left. Up under that is the food people with the life coach with the bubbles, with the mine with the arrow coming out, the YouTube, the clock with the 1 hour under it, the book with the ring, another businesswoman, meditating yoga pose, and it revolves back to a dancer, and then it goes to the quote, "Life is not measured by the breaths we take, but by the moments that take our breaths away." So that is the vision board. I wish I had a copy that I could hold over here, but I'm going ahead and shooting the video before I get the copies made for the picture, and so that is why I don't have a copy. So let's get into what the icons mean. The dancers represent dancing as an exercise, and it really ultimately maybe even means attending adult dance classes. I would love to go back to dancing class as an adult. So ideally I would like to lose maybe 50 to 75 pounds before I do that. But if not, I would love to do it as exercise and do the adult dance classes. So there's the dancers. And then crafting represents continuing to craft as a hobby, but then turning and making a crafting business. So I am getting business minded, and you'll see that a following theme, and I'll talk about business in the end. But next we have the anchor with Anderson in it. It represents me and Matthew, our wedding, and our relationship. The businesswoman represents businesses, and that I guess I'll go ahead and talk about the business thing right here. Businesses, I'm wanting to start a series of businesses. Me and Matthew start a series of businesses. I definitely want to do crafting. I have another related craft business that would be separate, but kind of the in the same realm as crafting. And then I would like to start a life coach business. Life coaching will come up in a minute, but a life coach business. And then ultimately I'd like Matthew to have a business, so we would be able to make more money, we'd be able to save money, we'd be able to survive during these turbulent economic times and the times to come, and for us to be able to save for retirement and be able to flip some of that money and make it work for us instead of us working for the money. Like, what I'm talking about, that doing like the stocks and bonds and IRAs and all of that kind of stuff. That's what I'm talking about, making money. That's what I'm talking about. And so I'm really getting business minded. I feel like in today's world, you got to have a side hustle along with your day job, or either you got to have a business that's bringing in a substantial amount of income without you having to put and making you more money than if you were to work. So the businesswoman with money represents my own income contributing to the household. So it represents making my own income to contribute to the household. That has been an issue for me. I really feel bad that Matthew is having to carry all the weight. And since I am on disability, that little bit of money I make is not really worth my while. So, I'm trying to get off the system, off the government system. I'm trying my hardest. And so I feel like making businesses a thing that I can do, to do that. Also, the successfulness of the businesses. I'm hoping to make money, hoping for success for these businesses, mine and Matthew. They're all going to be together, even though they may be different things. We may be doing our own thing in a couple of them, but ultimately, being business minded. The food people, to the left up under, the food people are up under the dancer and beside the life coach sign, and that's representing my weight loss journey and losing weight. So I continually want to be doing that. The life coach row represents not only my current journey in life coach classes, but also attending life coach classes and becoming a licensed life coach and starting my own life coach business. So I have a plan for this. Yes, I do realize that's more than a year's out goal. That's more or less like 2 years, but that is the ultimate place I want to find myself at. And that's one reason why I want to start these other businesses, so I can fund going to classes, online classes, to be a life coach, to then therefore move into a life coach business. The yoga pose woman represents I'm going to learn to meditate and my own spiritual journey. The white head with the arrow coming out of it to the left in the middle, actually it's more in the middle center. It represents my mental health, so continuing to work on my mental health and being mentally healthy. The YouTube sign to the center right represents YouTube channel. I am going to be having, when I start my craft business, I will be having a craft channel, so be looking for that. I'm going to start working on doing better on my YouTube channel, working on my software, doing all those goals that I'd set in 2021, work on being monetized. And I really feel like there's a snag in my YouTube. The reason why I'm not growing like I'm supposed to. So I'm looking for that. I'm going to do some troubleshooting. Plus, I am going to have another YouTube channel. I'll ultimately have 3. The last one is a surprise. I have an idea and a concept. I don't want to put it out there because it's different and unique. It's something that I feel like is very warranted and would be very helpful. So I'm not telling that at this time, but do look. I will eventually have a 3rd YouTube channel. It will be more or less like a skit based. It will not be like this or craft or anything like that. It's going to be different. Okay, so the clock. That represents exercising 1 hour a day, working up to exercising 1 hour a day. So I'm like working on that. Normally I exercise at least 30 minutes a day when I walk, but I'm trying to, 1 hour a day, I can exercise. I've just got to push myself to do it. The praising hand, which are in the center up under the quote by the life coach, is represent praising God and being open to new opportunities. The Bible, which is up under the bubbles above the YouTube and in the center of all that, that's the Bible, and it represents reading the Bible, having quiet time, making time for quiet time, and my spiritual journey. Sorry about the page turning, y'all. The book with the wedding rings to the right corner, lower corner, represents mine and Matthew's wedding and our relationship. So, the blowing bubbles with from the hand represents my own journey to live life happy and on my own terms, loving God, His people, and first myself, and loving myself first. Okay, that has been a journey for me. I actually, how I got here and where it all kind of started was I was listening to Illusion, the book, and it's Illusion, and it's this really interesting book, and I forget who it's written by, but I'm sure if you just type in Illusion, you'll be able to find it. But he talks about God wanting Jesus to be happy and living life happy versus miserable. So it also ties into my life coaching session about me cleaning up my mental health, getting the cobwebs out, and dusting and cleaning my mental health and my insides, and fulfilling that space back up with healthy coping skills, mechanisms, and things that make me happy, and getting me to a point where I can be happy and change things for myself. Excuse me. And also, I hold the belief that God does not want me to live this life in misery. Yes, God may want you uncomfortable some of the time, want to push you out of your comfort zone and those kind of things. And I really feel like that's what God's doing. He has already shown me and brought me through one uncomfortable situation, and I just really feel like God did not put me here to be absolutely miserable, to be just hating myself, hating life, wanting to stick my head in the sand and not see the sunrise coming up every day and the sun going down every day. I just don't think we were meant to be here to be miserable. I just don't think we were. I believe that we have a purpose and God has a plan for us, and that God wants you to be happy, wants you to be thriving and surviving, not just barely getting by, not just being miserable and all those things. Now, yes, if the negative gonna come, yeah. Is life always gonna go your way? No, it is not. But it is being able to look at life in such a way where every little setback and every little negative thing or every little thing that happens is not a total detriment or a total loss and all of those things. So, lastly, the quote, life is not measured by the breaths we take, but by the moment that take our breath away. Basically, for me, that means living life for the moment rather than not living life. It's about being mindful, present, and engaged in my life and in my world, and ultimately changing my life for God and Jesus Christ and making an impact so that I can leave a legacy when I leave this earth and not be like, well, oh, she was just here. She lived for a little while. I want to make an impact on my society, my world around me, and I really hope that when I stand before God and stand in judgment, that God is able to say, well done, my good and faithful servant. You did what I wanted you to do. You fulfilled your purpose, and you did it above and beyond what you were supposed to. Have I made mistakes? Yes. Will I continue to make mistakes? Yes. But I'm beginning to see life through a different lens, and that lens is loving what I do. Is everything lovey-dovey? No. But loving life in general. Loving what I'm doing in life. And those kind of things. So, I'm just super excited. So, leave me a comment in the... leave me a comment in the comment section below, and tell me if you feel like you need to update your 2021 goals, if you have a new 2021 goal, or a new big goal, or even a small goal. Go ahead and tell me in the comment section below. I would love to know. Love to know that. And with that being said, that's all for today's video. Dream big. Deidre's Daily Dreamers. Dream big. Bye-bye.